ready. NBA Monday on Peacock on the bench. And Austin's going to have a long night. We are underway.
That's my fan right here, man. Hey, man.
Daniels. Over to McCollum. Runner in the lane won't go. Battle for the rebound. And it's scooped up by Anunoby. Stolen by McCollum. Lining up a tray. That's good.
Hey, Grady on every possession. You can't be asleep at the wheel.
You know how that goes, too. Turnovers always lead to just open threes and easy baskets. You can tell that ball was good as soon as it left his hands.
Towns needs a teammate. Trying to find a cutting Bridges who's just out of reach.
You know, Jordan, one thing I think it's always kind of looked over in sports is allowing scorers to get a rhythm early. Like, the last thing you want is C.J. McCollum getting a teed open, wide open three. Now the guy's seen the ball go to the basket.
Here we go, playmaking, getting downhill. Look, he's coming off an efficient 25 in that breezy Brooklyn win. He's coming out here hunting his aggressively early.
This is Okongwu spinning inside, finishing with the left.
It all starts with elite spacing to allow gap pursuit, and that's your 5-man.
Towns good from downtown.
He can do that, can he? One of the most skilled bigs in the NBA. Lining it up right there. Can't give him that much room.
Game looks different at the 5 spot these days, don't it?
It does.
Throw it up to Okongwu. He's fouled on the interior.
Not without Landale. You almost expect to see Tony Bradley that size. They'll probably need it if Cat really starts working down low early.
There is Tony Bradley.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little Kuminga. I think they're going to be able to use Kuminga like that. He's a Swiss Army knife with his size and athletic ability. He might guard Carl a little bit nice.
Bridges right down the lane for the flush.
That's what we want to see a little bit more with New York. Just a little bit more ball movement like that. Carl is such a willing and able passer. More cutting, especially with slashers like OG and McHale.
Seen zone from New York. Johnson from deep.
That all started with McCollum identifying he had the mismatch, made Towns dance, touches paint, sprays it out for a three-point look. And this Hawks team, top 5 shooting from beyond the arc.
Bridges up top to Anunoby. He'll try from downtown. Swish. OG Anunoby.
Shooters came to shoot tonight.
Looking forward to this matchup. Again, the last time these two teams saw each other.
Times you see Daniels get lost in the sauce defense.
Atlanta by 2. Brunson. Pocket pass to Towns. Finds Bridges again.
It's a great job right now. The ball is not sticking. Even Brunson coming off that pick and roll, that gravity. Gets it right to Carl. He makes the right decision.
McCollum hanging. Can't hit. Towns the board. Quickly ahead to Brunson. 2 on 3. Pass ahead to Bridges. Out of bounds.
You got a problem?
Hey, I'm on a Hawks bench tonight.
I see. I mean, my
I'm
goodness.
just echoing sentiments from my guys over here.
Johnson looking for 3 more. No, and we're going to get a loose ball. Towns steal off the inbound and then lost it out of bounds. Towns. McCollum goes around the world. We'll toss it out to Johnson. Johnson penetrating. Step through. Push shot won't go. Towns
Good rebound.
the board. He's second in the NBA in rebounding.
He went up and got that one.
Brunson. And foul. Bailed out by a foul. Brunson splits a pair. Knicks by 1. Alexander Walker, another MIP candidate this season, finds Johnson. Johnson can't get it to go. Got it back, and that won't drop on the second attempt. Here comes Brunson the other way.
Great verticality there, too, by Carl. And I love the no call by the refs. Let these guys play. It's playoff time, damn near.
Johnson seeing a crowd early. He's going to have to adjust.
Brunson. Smooth pull-up Jay.
Speaking of playoff time, that looked like JB playoff Jalen Brunson right there.
8 unanswered points from New York.
Although, Jordan, he's pretty good during the regular season, too.
Johnson finds McCollum, and it's an offensive foul an illegal screen.
Shot.
I'll tell you, the Hawks are connected defensively there. Switched everything. Alexander Walker, late contest. Not even late, was all over him. That's good defense, better offense.
Shot clock winding down on Johnson. Johnson to the rack. That snaps an 11-0 New York run.
He finally got a runway where Jalen Johnson is clearly at his best. It's no secret. He can power up and have those straight line drives.
Pass inside, Anunoby got free.
Now here's the challenge early in this game and why the Hawks are shooting a low percentage. The transition game's been eliminated. They haven't been able to get stops and be able to run.
Daniels from deep. He is just an 18% three-point shooter on the season. However, he entered tonight hitting 4 of his last 7.
Talked to Coach Snyder, and he said, yeah, he's gaining some confidence by being out there in space, finding his spots.
Brunson can't hit. Vincent the board. Quickly ahead to Daniels.
You know how it is. One falls, and then that basket just opens up.
Vincent off the mark. And Alexander Walker tried to chase it down. Towns leading the break.
You got to love Karl Anthony Towns, man.
Foul beyond the arc. McBride
in the NBA, because what he's done offensively, obviously so notable, but the fact that defensively he hasn't lost a step there. A true two-way player with a plus, like you said, 11-point average. This guy has done it in a ridiculous way.
Well, he's done a good job of making a niche and then creating space from that. He got consistent minutes by just defending and being a spot 3. What he did with opportunity is let his game go.
Bridges with the floater in the lane.
Similar to that guy.
Alexander Walker, sidestep, fires, and hits.
I think that's part of the growth, too. This guy has just become in isolation, he can be a movement shooter off the bounce with the mid-range.
These are the type of shots people did not know he could make.
Robinson.
Beautiful pass, too. He did a great job of keeping that ball low, Grady.
Knicks have only missed 2 shots. They're 10 for 12 shooting. Beautiful feed. Daniels got free inside for the lay. Back and forth we go.
Gabe Vincent able to attack that closeout, collapse that defense, draw 2, and a nice little dump ball.
Brunson in and out. Offensive board. Bridges floats it up and off. Outside to Brunson. Threw it away. Daniels over to Johnson. Got caught in the air. Alexander Walker will heave it and hits in front of his own bench. Timeout, New York.
Hawks games this year. Knicks they just bring them out, don't they? I mean, the energy, the fans.
Yes, wherever they go. As Anunoby almost gives it a college-like atmosphere.
Nah, it does.
On the road.
The environment just changes. You know, when they go, it's almost like a home.
With the handle, he was just picked up by Atlanta. They have some issues with their bigs. As far as health is concerned, no Jock Landale due to an ankle injury.
That's an impressive pass, by the way. McKeel just launched a left hand across the court.
He's had a number of those. And Bridges hits the deck.
And he pointed him out. I like that. Got to that midi, raise up. That's his bread and butter right there. They say it's a lost start, but not for my guy.
Donovan Kuminga out there as well for Atlanta. Vincent finds Johnson. 2 All-Stars. Skip pass. Alexander Walker, electric slide. Can't hit from 3. Bradley tried to keep it alive. Vincent comes out of there with it.
It's a really good fight for Bradley. Keep the possession alive.
Alexander Walker! Oh, beautiful finish with the left.
Now, Brady, those are glimpses of who these Hawks can be. Winning the offensive backboard, those gritty ones, the margins, generating second chance opportunities off those ones that careen oddly off the rim.
And Anunoby no good. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 10 points already.
You know, Nickeil DM'd me the other day asking advice for some car collection. He's planning on the way he's playing. He's maybe buying a few cars.
This is Johnson. If the MIP battle may be a 2-man race,
Absolutely.
with all respect to Denny Abdi and others in the league, it might be Nickeil Alexander-Walker and his teammate Jalen Johnson.
It's a big shot, too.
This is Bridges. Outside, Anunoby firing again from deep. That time he's long.
And Jordan, I think you could agree. Johnson can get that midi down pat, just gives them something to close games with. The guy who can get a shot off at any time. It'd be huge for them.
Bradley maybe doing too much there, but us, you're absolutely right. Especially because the question is who's their go-to guy at half court.
Brunson fouled, and Alexander Walker.